Hi, it's the Hub Mama. Today I want to show you how to do basic SEO on an IHUBApp post. First, I want to start with just a really short discussion on SEO in relation to the IHUBApp. So, just by using the IHUBApp, you are experiencing SEO benefits by doing nothing other than creating quality content that's relevant to your readers. You don't have to do this basic SEO as much as, like, say, you would in a WordPress website on your post. I generally just do this for what I would call cornerstone content that really maybe speaks to exactly what you do, who you are, because it's just really not as necessary in the IHUBapp. Because of the IHUBapp's superior content delivery system, and that which includes push notifications and the auto-generated, highly customized newsletter, you are going to experience superior click-through and readability rates, which are important to Google and tell Google to give this site a little SEO boost. Also, Google puts a high priority on mobile experience, on speed. And so simply by using the IHUBapp, which is a progressive web app, you are getting that boost in your SEO over, say, a typical WordPress website. So just remember that you don't have to focus so heavily on SEO as you do with a regular website when you are using the IHUBapp. Your focus really should be on just creating consistent content that is relevant and adds value to your people. But there are times, like I said, when you have those cornerstone blog posts that have a little bit more importance than, say, a typical post, that you might as well go in and do basic SEO because it will give it a little bit of a fighting chance to show up in an organic search in Google. So I'm going to show you how to do this, which steps to take in order to do this basic SEO on a post. So the main part of this process is choosing your keyword. And that's the most important step because that's what's going to tell Google what your post is about. And so Google can connect your post with the users that are searching for that keyword. Now, choosing a keyword can be as simple as you thinking to yourself, okay, what search term is somebody going to type into that Google box that I want my post to turn up with? So in a lot of circumstances, that's fine. If you feel like you can choose a powerful keyword just by simply asking yourself that question, that's fine. You can go into deeper research on the keywords. And so I'm going to show you how to do that really briefly, just so you know how to do that. My tool of choice for this keyword research is Moz's Keyword Explorer. And it's free. You will just have to sign up for an account. I will put the link in the description of this video below. And so you can easily get there. So in this case, I'm sticking with just something very general and basic just to show you how to do this basic SEO process. Private investigation is the primary keyword phrase I'm using. So if I want to dig deeper though, I come over here, I paste that here, and I click on Analyze. And Moz will tell me all about the stats for that particular keyword. It will also show me keyword suggestions, and you can go click to see more, and it will show you alternatives to that keyword that, maybe you'll choose one of these instead, or maybe you will choose some of these to use as additional keywords. So my general advice for keywords for small, solopreneurs, small companies that don't have an SEO team, working on their behalf, is to choose the more specific keyword, as specific as you can go in your post. So because if you look over here on the monthly volume, okay, it looks good that private investigator reaches 228,000 plus people, but you're really not going to have much of a chance of ranking for something that general and that popular. Only the big guys can. So you would like to maybe reach 105 people. If you could reach 105 people a month with that particular post, that's a good thing. And so you might choose something like that that's more specific. So that's generally what I tell people to do who are doing their own, basic SEO, is to choose that more specific keyword. Now, again, for this example, I am going general. I'm just keeping it very straightforward because this is just, again, for a basic tutorial. So now I'm inside of the IHUBApp post, and I want to show you the steps to take to do this basic SEO. The first thing you're going to do is, with your image, you are going to name your image with your keyword in it and a brief description of what the image shows. So in this case, it's private investigation, man with magnifying glass. And the reason is because a lot of people these days are searching in Google and clicking on that image tab and going straight to images instead of searching for websites. And so it's just another way for you to get in front of people. If you name your image correctly, your image will rank higher in that image search, and you have a chance of showing up. The next thing you're going to do is come down here to your title. You want to make sure that your keyword, your primary keyword, is in your title. You also want to make sure that it's as early as possible in the first paragraph of your content. You'll see here, I have it. You'll see a hashtag. I cover that in a different tutorial. That's a very exciting feature of the IHUBApp. But you can see I put it in early in that first paragraph. And then you also want to pepper it throughout your content. You don't want to use it too much, not only because it's irritating to readers and obvious what you're doing, but because Google considers that keyword stuffing and will actually hurt your ranking. So just put it in, a way that sounds natural, peppered throughout your content. The other thing that Google looks at for your keyword is headings, primarily H1 heading, H2, and H3. So H1 is reserved for your title. So that's why it's important to have that keyword in your title. You want your keyword to show up in at least one H2 setting, and the H2 heading, and the H3 headings is where I generally put the secondary keywords. So you can see I put interrogations here, risk management. And then down here, I have my H2 where you can see I put in private investigation. So the other area you're going to come to for doing basic SEO on your IHUBApp post is down here in post options. There are 3 areas. You have your post URL slug, your post keywords, and your post meta description. Your URL slug is simply the URL that your blog post is going to have when it's complete. And IHUBApp automatically pulls your blog post title and puts it here. And that's okay almost all the time. The only time primarily that I change this is if my title is really long. Google doesn't like really long URLs, so I might shorten it here in the slug. And I just want to make sure if I do that, that I keep that keyword in there. Keywords, you're going to enter your keywords. There's my primary. You can see I entered some secondary ones here. Just one thing I want to show you here, when you type in one word, I'll just type in one and hit the space bar. That's how it automatically puts it into this format. If I have a keyword phrase like risk management with 2 words, you have to hold down the shift key when you hit that space bar, and then your second word, and then the space bar, and it creates that phrase. The meta description is that summary that shows up in your Google search results, where it shows the title of the article and the URL, and then that small summary. That's the meta description. Generally, the rule with meta descriptions is you want to make it enticing in some way to the searcher so that they click on your search result. And the IHUBApp automatically creates a meta description from the first 150 characters of the post. So in this case, it's going to pull from this paragraph. Now, what often happens though in that case is that it will, not be a complete sentence. It may not be as enticing as you want. So when I do basic SEO on a post, I do create a unique meta description. So you can see here I put in the author's name, who he is, and then there's my keyword, private investigation. And that's it. So again, really just focus primarily on creating consistent and quality content. That's the best thing you can do for your SEO. The IHUBApp is working on your behalf to take that content and help it boost your SEO organically. So again, the process that I've just taken you through is really only necessary for those cornerstone content blog posts that you want to stand out just a little bit more. So be sure and visit my YouTube channel, the Hub Mama YouTube channel, for more tutorials. Again, I'm going to put the link for the Moz tool in the description below. And thanks for being here and have a great day.